did the sliding go? That's right, I don't have this equipped. Quick save. Where's my phone?
Ah, you've arrived! I'm honored the Vicastis would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
I seem to have a lot to do around here, thanks to Poseidon. But if I can help, I will.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Vicastis is just who I need.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try and use my position to help them where I can.
Find Gadiros, Amphiris, and Azeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Tell me about Gaviros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating spectacle, I'm sure.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find Dir Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphiris.
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis. Ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully. A job at which I fear they're failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it. But Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons, and make sure their problems are taken care of.
save. Oh, good gosh, that scared me. I thought this was water. Okay, that goes out that way. That goes that way. Cannot call for both here. Huh. I'm doing good. A bit tired. Haven't been sleeping all that well. How are you? Can't get close enough. There we go. Okay. It was crazy yesterday. I was starting to stream, and then the internet cut out right in the middle of it. Oh, you're welcome. And I really want this series to end at 50 parts. I was like, no! Can't do that to me. Okay, one. Oh. Let's do this quest. Because I did that quest that I have highlighted now yesterday. But I'm like, no! Because it cut out like in the middle of fighting. I don't know, it was some sort of arena challenge. So I played about an hour. So it wasn't that much. Oh my good gosh! That scared me. I need to go back up here. Like, yesterday. Oh, I have no idea, because I deleted the footage and restarted it from my last checkpoint, so as far as I gotten, I cleared the map. I've completed the map, and then I just did the first quest of speaking to Atlas. Now I'm gonna do these. I call them side quests, but they're not technically side quests. They're still quests, but technically side quests. So I'm gonna do those. So I don't know how far I am. I just probably barely scratched the surface. Oh! I found a chair that I want. I went to the store earlier yesterday. Well, earlier today, or I don't know. And I found a really nice soft office chair. I did not buy it yet, but it was a good deal. It's like a $200 chair, and it's on sale for like $100. So hopefully I can get that. soon, because the sale ends in a few days. That is a nasty, uh-huh.
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and you're here!
Enough. I don't like whatever it is you're doing.
Forgive me, it's just that your being here confirms all the legends. You're real! To be face to face with you right now, it's... sorry.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the Castis, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
It will be nice to get an actual chair because, oh my gosh, this chair that I'm sitting in now, my toilet seat feels more comfortable than the chair I'm sitting in. With cushions. I have 2 pillows on this chair sitting on top of it, and it still hurts. And my toilet seat feels better. Good
Where
gosh.
were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
Okay, that's fine.
You said something about other murders.
This was the 3rd time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road. Not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Ah, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great de Castis.
Yeah. I know what happened. I hope I can save her this time. I don't want her to jump, but at the same time, I don't know if it's a real good idea to save her. Come on. Phobos, you're too far away. I know. We'll have to see.
Maybe so.
Ah, the great Ligastis. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I'm the Castis, remember? Trust me. People who don't tell me what I want to know end up regretting their silence.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra,
Probably.
you agree with the mob.
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
Yeah, but I don't know what to play. Maybe I'll finish
Is this
Life
about
is
what happened
Strange.
last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Tichastis is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast. is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
Okay.
These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way. These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks.
And cloth.
This bloodied cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer. I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Okay. Hopefully, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to save her. Oh, what game are you thinking of? Life is Strange. I've started playing that.
Well, did you find out what
On
happened?
here.
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but a man said he saw you, covered in blood and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone. There's more. The killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine! How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, Di Castis.
Ouch. I could play a number of games. I could play Life is Strange. I could play The Sims. I could play Assassin's Creed 2. I could play a few games. I could play Dragon Age. I could play hold on, let me see what's on my computer. Dragon Age, The Sims Medieval, The Sims 3, The Sims 4, Life is Strange, Grand Theft Auto, Crusader Kings 2, Minecraft. I have a fair few amount of games. I'm gonna let fate decide.
Whether it was a wolf or something else, it's clear it wasn't you.
Of course it wasn't, but why would someone make it seem like I'm the murderer?
We'll figure that out together. After I kill the beast.
You're going to kill it?
What other choice is there? Do you want another mob after you?
No, of course not. I've just always hated the killing of animals.
If I don't kill it now, it will kill someone later.
I have a friend who can keep me safe while you end this.
What, kitty cat?
I
Yeah,
need to find the beast and kill it before it grows bloodthirsty again.
I did buy the season pass. That's how I'm playing Atlantis. I played the the Legend of the First Blade or Origin of the First Blade. I played I played just about every single thing.
This is no ordinary war. Malaka, Lyra.
Yeah, I have Assassin's Creed 3. I have that installed.
It was me! What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, Cyclops, a Horon. All were humans possessed by powerful issue devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow you're different.
Yeah, I am planning to play it.
don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it? If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Well, have you played any of the other besides Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Of course I wouldn't. There are always answers.
How could that be? It feels so permanent.
It's only one part of you. It's not all of you. I know what it's like to be part human and part something else. Trust me, you can live with this burden.
I'm not as strong as you are.
Look at yourself. Yes, you are. You're stronger than you think. Plus, I've been thrown off a cliff before. I wouldn't recommend it.
But you're still here.
I am. And you are too.
You're right.
Saved her.
Now that I know what's inside of me, I can do something about it. And I know who can help. Thank you.
Odyssey. Odyssey
I hope she'll be okay.
is your first Assassin's Creed game. Ooh. In that case, I might have to. Well, I can't start from the very, very beginning because I can't capture my PS3 for whatever reason.
Issue technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
But I do have the Ezio collection for the PS4, so I could definitely play that. I could play, which has it has Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, which is everything that Ezio Auditore da Firenze was in. And it's like almost everyone's favorite assassin from the series. He's a very good. You have to see it to believe it. Okay, you know Alcibiades in this game? He think that maybe not as bold, like he's not very sexual forward, but Ezio is very charming and very, very good person. Ugh. I have a mini crush on Ezio. If only he was real. Okay, let's do this quest. I haven't done that one. But let's fast travel. Quick save and fast travel. I plan on playing all of them that I have. I just need hold on. I don't know if they have a new edition of hold on. The first Assassin's Creed game I don't think is on PS4, but they had hold on, I'm trying to find it. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, cat? What? Don't get on my desk. I love you. Don't get on my desk. Go back over there. I left you down there. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look this up on. Hold on. Assassin's Creed. Main series. Okay, so Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations I have for the PS4. I have Assassin's Creed 3 for the PS4. I need Black Flag for the PS4. And Rogue. I need Rogue for the PS4. I have Unity, and I have Syndicate, and I have Origins. And that's it. Oh, and obviously Odyssey. So I just need those other ones. But if the first one was able to play on the PS4, I would play that too. But I plan on playing it all again, especially if they're gonna make another Assassin's Creed.
Quick, follow me.
Trust a stranger?
I'm no stranger. I'm Elpis, and I've been watching you.
That's not ominous at all.
I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins.
Oh my gosh. Her voice. She sounds a lot like... What was his name? Citra? From Far Cry 3? Oh, she sounds almost exactly like her. I think her name was called Citra. Or Sears or something. What do you want, cat? Oh, of course she wants out. Okay. Hold on. Ah, no, don't fall. I love and hate animals. Okay.
I thought they
Citra.
preferred Isu in Atlantis.
The Isu may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just Isu blood that makes you special, is it? There's something else.
Well, you tell me.
I'm talking about this. Your spear.
Yep, she sounds a lot like her. Anyway. The next one comes out next year. Ugh. So does the PS5. So that's going to be tricky. I don't know if I can afford both. Let's cross our fingers so I get some more money somehow.
Showing off for me, are you?
Just a little. Are you impressed?
Don't steal from me.
Stealing is not the way to my heart.
Just having a bit of fun. But I'll get to the point.
So, what do you want from me?
I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret.
Wait, you're in love with Atlas?
From my experience, I'm not sure Isu men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between Isu and humans.
Your love is strategic.
If we take the relationship public, we could marry and I could rule the district by his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
What?
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't approach the human and Isu conflict with compassion for humanity. I believe I can bring that compassion.
Interesting.
It would be nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metallon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
Well, adamant ingots could. But what I need is raw adamant. I know the one who can forge it for me. Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
Oh, is that what this metal is? I found it when I was there earlier. Here, you can have it.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
See, this is why I like completing the map before I start any quests. Because you can get quests done. Hold on, that was a weak snap. Like that.
You seem fine to me. I don't know why you're trying to change.
Just as you were destined to be the Castilles, I am destined for this. I just know it.
Atlas is hardly worth all this trouble. You shouldn't change yourself for him.
This is bigger than Atlas. Wait and see what a human Archon could mean for Atlantis.
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an Isu device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the Castis when you need her.
The forging takes time. What we do next will change Atlantis irreversibly. You should make sure you complete all your duties as the Castis before meeting me at the Doma of Atlas.
Okay. Let us continue. Let's check my inventory first. Okay. One freaking ability point. Okay. Assassin. Did I? This. There we go. Okay. Oh, good gosh. The Garden of Triton. Poseidon is a weird dude. He's the one that has the most kids, and he's the one that cheats the most on in the legends. He has 10 sons apparently so far in this game.
Ah, the Castis. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Neocles, an imperial botanist here in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh, no. You're not one of those followers of Minerva, are you?
You're not making any sense.
If you don't start making sense, I'm not going to know how to help you.
Oh, apologies, the Castis. You're new to Atlantis, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me begin. Basically, the plants are a key resource for us here. But a few cycles ago, humans overpicked them, and now the air is suffering.
You want to grow more?
In a sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of light around the Garden of Triton. Redirecting them using the reflective surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes, and the Castis taking care of our natural resources would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope.
Fine. They must be directed toward the central obelisk. Okay then. That is the central obelisk. Okay. Need to find.
It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central structure. That must be the device Neocles mentioned.
Oh, good
Reminds me
gosh.
of how I opened the door to Atlantis.
Hold on. My cat is so weird. Okay. Come on.
Something's blocking this.
Okay. That is still not I need to actually go up there. Great. Okay. Oh, okay, there's only 3 lights. That makes it a little bit better. Can I move that light at all? How many pets do I have? I have 2. I have a dog and a cat. My cat is extremely weird. First, she scratched on my door to get back into my room. And then when I opened the door, she bolts.
Won't budge.
She bolts out of my room. Or she bolts.
Something's in the way.
What on earth?
Something's blocking this.
She bolts the other direction instead of entering my room. There we go. Good gosh. No, my cat and dog love each other. I mean, they annoy the heck out of each other, but what sibling doesn't, you know? My dog does get jealous a lot of my cat, but that's just really because he's territorial. But he does love her. Like, if she gets into a cat fight, he'll always jump in. He'll try to always jump in to protect her from outside cats. Then, when my dog was really, really sick a couple of years ago, he had pancreatitis, and she would not leave his side at all.
Oh, that worked. First one down.
She had to be. I have this giant. I mean, as small as my dog is, I have this giant round. Oh, I have this giant round bed in the living room, and he slept there while he was recovering. And she would lay by him. She had to be touching him somehow. She'd have her paw on him somehow. She'd have her back up against his back. She had to be touching him throughout his entire sick. The only time she moved was to eat or go outside to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, she did not leave his side. So she loves him. Which, because of that, because she did that, I will never ever get rid of her. As annoying as she is, she's earned her place in my heart forever.
Won't budge.
Let go of it, Cassandra. ends there. Nope, it goes right there. There we go.
We'll get the flowers growing in no time.
There's the next one. Thank you. Okay. Let's do that. Move. Oh, I don't need to move that. Okay.
Something's in the way.
Well then. Let go. There we go. Move this all the way over here. Move this. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Don't sneeze, don't sneeze. There we go. Okay, it's going over there to there. To there. And there. I did it!
Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocase it's done.
Hopefully. Oh no.
That doesn't seem good. What happened?
What did happen? What happened to the beam of lights? I did all that work for nothing. What did you do?
I moved your light beams. It seemed to be working, but then...
The beams are aligned, yes, but the power isn't running.
What do you think the problem is?
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
Fate.
Oh no, something's wrong with the photons?
Are you making fun of me? Who doesn't know what photons are?
Just me and the rest of the Greek world.
Never mind the photons. When my enhanced source powers the device, it should... Oh. Unless the light is not progressing from the source, rendering it unenhanced.
So the next step is?
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Fine. I'll go see if this rock is there.
That truly scared me. I thought my stream cut out again. It was just my microphone. The birds and the bees, that's completely funny. That is entirely funny. Why is it titled Birds and the Bees? I need to know this, like, right now. There's no rock.
Looks like Neoclis was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there! Get back here! Oh, Malaka!
I went the wrong way. Oh well. What do you have to say for yourself? Why take a rock? No.
What's the Castis doing running around here?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neoclis' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neoclis has no claim to a natural power source like this.
The rock must be
That
valuable.
rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Castis and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
It's easy. Put the rock in Neoclis' device, and we'll fix the flowers.
What? I'm completely curious. Why? What is this rock so important for?
This isn't Neoclis' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neoclis needs to stop meddling.
That does make sense.
Melita! You've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Enough bickering, both of you!
You're right. I wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Castis, it should be your decision.
Oh, good gosh. What do I pick? What do I pick? I have to look it up. Oh. Do I? What's the outcome? Okay. You don't know if it's been a while since we played. Okay, you know what? We're gonna roll the dice. What we're gonna do, we're gonna let fate decide.
The project Neoclis is working on is important for the future of Atlantis. Hand over the rock.
I hope
you know what you're doing.
Thank you. This will propel Atlantis' sustainability forward by centuries. All those cynics like Melita will see the progress eventually.
Just be careful. It sounds like your theory could still use some work.
This is the right course of action for all of Atlantis, de Castis. Trust me. Please, do me the honor of returning the stone to the device.
This sounds like a really bad idea. But the flowers need to be... The flowers need to regrow.
Atlantis' gardens will be healed in no time.
I hope that was the right decision. In the simulations of the Greek underworld were conceived and built by Althea, an issue sympathetic to humans. These trials were created specifically for the Keeper to help her bind the power with her own. That's a lot of XP. Okay. What's quest next? That's fast travel. Atlantis was a product of issue minds and human strength. The legacy to Poseidon, Lord of the Sea, was ironically doomed to end at the bottom of his realm. The father of Atlantis welcomed Cassandra as the whatever to his city with open arms, praising her as the epitome of shared human and issue potential, issue technology, issue knowledge. Judge and juror, the blank, was empowered to pass judgment on all matters of law and custom within his or her jurisdiction. Huh. Yes, full house. Besides 10 sons. 10 sons have always shared their rule over Atlantis.
The staff has no choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, Alethea. You may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable.
That doesn't sound good that she said that. Gosh, I'm hungry again. I bought sour gummy worms today. Or yesterday, I should say. They're so good. Normally, I don't like gummy worms, but they have to be sour if I'm gonna eat them. I don't like gummies.
Is Azais a physician and an Archon?
But I like sour gummies. So now I'm craving sour gummies. I bought chocolate today too. I forgot about that. You never had gummy bears? They're overrated unless you like chewing sugar, but add sour to it. It's really good.
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais?
Flavored
You have your hands
sugar.
full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
I don't know about sweets. I can only eat like a handful before I get tired of sweets. 2. Yeah, it's like you take corn syrup, you add gelatin, and flavor it with some sort of weird flavor like either cherry or fruit punch or watermelon, and then let it set, and that's what's like it is to eat a gummy bear.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
It's not good
At
to
the
me.
start of this cycle, it began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plant dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
So sad. Gonna let fate decide. I can't pick.
In Athens, when the plague spread, Hippocrates thought the only option left was to burn the bodies, and the sick with them.
You're talking about murdering innocent people.
It's mercy, Azais. Better than even more dying because we wouldn't act.
No, we are not barbarians. We don't waste precious life if there is a chance it can be saved. Please find the device and bring it to me.
Fine. We'll do it your way. Tell me where it is, and I will.
You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories in the Consus archive. With luck, we can save these people before my father discovers what's happened.
I already got it. It's already been done.
I've brought the glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
Azais, What the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
Dude!
This device is dangerous. Maybe Poseidon outlawed it for a reason. I don't think you should use it on anyone else.
I was so hopeful, but you're right. This device isn't ready to be used on live subjects. All I've done is add to the pain and suffering.
Some things can't be fixed with devices or intellect. There are problems even the issue can't solve.
I suppose all I can do is return this device to the laboratory and make sure the victims are comfortable till the end.
Sorry, but that's how it has to be. You're not going to experiment and torture innocent lives. That's just not acceptable.
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is it.
I mean, okay, there's a difference between mercy killing and torturing humans to get the right outcome for eons. Which is what he would eventually be doing. Is experimenting and experimenting and experimenting until he gets it right. And he's still costing the lives of those people at the same time. So kill them by a mercy kill, or kill them by torturing and experimenting on them.
That must be Amphiris. Why so many guards?
You take your pick. Ouch.
Let her pass.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
Dead bodies of civilians outside, a tortured corpse at your feet. The only animal I see around here is you.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Neither do
Good
you.
or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium. So I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance before that happens.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dicastis. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
Oh my gosh. Fate. I cannot pick.
Killing people will just make the fire spread faster. Now, if we destroy their supplies and their weapons, They can't oppose the issue.
I admire your optimism. But I fear it will not be enough. However, it's your decision to make.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Oh, good gosh. Ouch.
You'd better stay over there!
Best stay out of sight.
I can't wait to skewer my first east.
Are you sure they're as easy to kill as she says?
You kidding? I heard she's already killed 2 of them.
I don't know. Think we'd have heard something about that.
You don't know where I am. You don't see me. You don't see me. Yeah, got him. Project Olympus, clearance required. Project Olympus results 54.304. 1. Human will proving difficult. 2. Current genetic combinations unstable. 3. Access restricted. Project Olympus identification required to continue. Huh. Interesting. Lobby tumbler. crap.
Oh, you again! I see her!
Do you really? You don't see me.
There must have been a fight.
What do you mean there must have been a fight? Of course there was a fight.
Oh, what now?
The leader's dead. The resistance is over.
I forgot to burn this, didn't I? Yep. I hate it when the loot is in the wall. Or doesn't show up. There we go. Both leaders and whatever are dead. The resources are gone too. So, there you go. You should be happy now, dude.
Vicastis, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I killed the leaders. With them gone, their movement is dead.
A sound strategy. But I fear the problem exists at the heart of humanity itself. Another leader will rise eventually.
I know you don't trust them, but the humans will never challenge the issue directly. You are like gods to them. You must see that.
It is an illusion we have tried to nurture already. But it won't last. However, for now you've done what was needed.
If you wanted just a plain city without the issue, or without the humans and just for the issue, then make a freaking city just for the issue.
Just
Don't invite humans.
Maybe I should just...
How hard is that to understand or figure out?
Jobs too.
Oh, I can fast travel there. Gosh. He's right.
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
I don't find it that strange. Do a fast or a. Actually, let's do a manual save. There we go.
Ah, the Castis! Thank the stars. I was beginning to lose all hope.
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Dicastis Cassandra takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pangration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city. Tonight we have a very special guest. The Dicastis Atlantis is here to entertain you.
Now I get it.
Your first talent comes from the vault of Atlantis itself. The almighty Dicastis overcome the power of the Atlantean god.
Are you kidding me?
Let's find out.
All right, Cassandra. Be entertaining.
What a display!
Kidding me? I hate those dudes so much.
This is definitely not a Pangration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dicastis to overcome?
Arena champion. I'm like not letting him get a word in edgewise. He's only hit me a couple times. It's not much of a champion, if I'm gonna be honest with you. There we go.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will she show mercy? Or will she spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gladiros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis.
I'm gonna let fate decide.
You fought honorably.
A fitting end to a glorious life spent in service to you, the audience. Now, on to the grand finale. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods, what is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered. What a show! What a show!
The people seemed entertained.
And why wouldn't they be? You put on a performance for the ages.
This won't help the relations between your people. The humans will see what's going on eventually.
I fear that if we stop, things will just get worse. But you see things differently than all of us here.
Maybe their tastes aren't so primitive. Maybe they'll surprise you.
I wish I had your optimism. But only time will tell. Perhaps I'll even recruit a few humans to help me.
I don't like what they think they could do. Not right. Ouch. No. I mean, if Poseidon said, okay, I want you to help get rid of the humans in my city of Atlantis, then yeah, I'd be all for it. Okay, let's kill the humans to get the city of Atlantis over that. But he didn't say that. So I refuse to do that. It's one thing to die in an arena honorably after being fought and the crowd says one thing. I mean, you're fighting a warrior, you're fighting a warrior life as a champion in the arena. That's different. That was my straw. Okay. Good luck. Seen a little bit.
Vicastis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
Careful, Atlas. I am the Vicastis. If anyone is passing judgment here, it's me.
Don't presume to think you can tell me what to do. The authority of your position doesn't extend to my palace.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Vicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Oh.
Killing your brothers is a waste. Teach them to learn from their mistakes, and they'll do whatever you say. They can't do that if they're dead.
I watched you help my brothers. You always found solutions that tried to preserve life. Some of my kind view humans as a resource to be sacrificed. If we want them to progress, we must be an example.
We all look up to someone. I think they look up to you.
Wise, Dicastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule the city, Cassandra, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
Oh,
That's
good
what I
gosh.
get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. The city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dicastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
No quests. But... oh, that's right, her.
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
God. Do fate.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Dicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
Good
These
call.
devices are incredible. I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without
It's
side
the
effects.
should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
Girl, I'll try, but I can't keep any promises.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
What is he doing?
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Dicastis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me. What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
Ah, it seems my brother finally got his due. Was this your judgment, Digastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
Sure, why not?
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the saving.
Hopefully this is the start of me saving many lives here in Atlantis. Thank you, Digastis.
Ouch. I'm not 100% sure about her.
I'll make progress for humans in Atlantis, slowly but surely. Thank you again.
She said she was in love with Atlas. Yet? I don't see it. She doesn't really, she's not really grieving or the fact that I don't know.
Elpis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Do you really believe that, Cassandra? I don't. I don't really believe that.
It looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Harkons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler? Atlanteans! Tonight, we tear off these clothes and make love until the sun comes up. I wonder what Alcibiades is doing these days. Or who?
Who is Alcibiades?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Dicastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Cassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Dicastis Cassandra.
Just Cassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon. You're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
I'll always help my
Her
friends.
name was Phoebe. We were good friends. She's in a better place now than when I found her.
She was lucky to have a friend like you.
I could always make a new friend. Maybe you, Alcon. And I could help you. Would you like that?
More than anything.
You said your parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the adamant quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Yay. Oh. He's right over there. There we go.
Vicastis, have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Tell me where she is, or I'll cut you!
I told you I don't know anything! You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Castis very angry. Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, Castis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
The harbor master was right. They're waiting for me. Well, I'd hate to disappoint them.
I hate these guys so much. Are you kidding me? Sorry, Ducky.
A note. So this Zarius abducted Rini. I'm going to find him.
Notes from Darius. Project Olympus must move forward at all costs. I recently delivered the human woman from the harbor and will continue to deliver humans. If the hybrids are asking questions, send her to this location. We will make sure she gets the answers she deserves. Anyone discovered aiding the hybrid will face the wrath of Era. Not her. Okay, it's just over.
Go on! Yeah! Yeah! Come on. They'll keep a sharp watch here. There's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
I don't know. You don't see me. You don't see me. bio stable one. Oh. I am anonymous. Are you kidding me? They followed me down here.
Anything?
Nothing, sir.
Keep at it and watch your back. There she is!
Yes, sir.
Finally, he's dead. There we go. Oh my gosh, I am anonymous. There we go. Hopefully now.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for the Madis.
And why would the great Vicastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
A little boy is worried about his father. Just tell me where this experimentation chamber is.
Your compassion for humans is unproductive.
Your hatred for humans is self-destructive.
Fine. It's in the garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
And I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. Consider yourself lucky I'm not making that day today.
Nice.
I don't like the sounds of this experimentation chamber. And what do the Isu need with all this adamant? Halcon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him.
Come on. There we go. You don't stream it. I'm not where I'm not supposed to be. I hope everything's okay. Talk.
Dicastis Cassandra, did you find matter and patter?
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an issue named Zarios.
Zarios? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
Can I fast travel there? Does not look like it. Come on.
Let's go.
Are you kidding me?
Let's go. The watch will be vigilant here. Zarios, you've abducted your last human.
There we go. Confirm the kill.
This key looks like the one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Where?
Anything to report? Nothing. They vanished or something.
Interesting.
Probably long gone.
Come on. They are leaving. Come on, turn! Good gosh. Come on. Oh my good gosh, Cassandra. There we go. Do a quick save.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans. Locked. But I think I know what opens this. The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret.
What on earth is this place?
Someone really doesn't want any visitors.
He was weaker than I thought.
Get that archer!
Oh, good gosh, you freaking scared me. Kidding me? Let me, make more arrows. Oh yeah, especially those. Like abilities. Monitor. Cyclops. Medusa.
What is this? Malaga!
Ah, I've been waiting for you, Cassandra. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that? Show yourself!
My name is Aita. I am a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Riding Dread. They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? Imperfect beings striving towards our ultimate potential. Is that not why you are here?
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
How very human of you.
Who or what are you? Grant us the sight.
To watch over our legacy.
I still have nightmares from our fight in that labyrinth. She nearly turned me to stone. Even now, I don't feel safe looking into her eyes.
What?
A metal of extraordinary properties restructures the portion of the human brain responsible for emotions. We've engineered it to remove fear. Enhances your more animal instincts. Why hold a weapon when you can become one?
No. Griffin. Why can't I interact with her? Oh. Good gosh. idea what these things are. Good gosh.
Damadis! Rini! Are you here?
Over here! We're here!
Please, help us!
Vicastis, you're here.
Lyra, what are you doing here?
They came for me in the night. I'll never be safe.
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone out of here.
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What? What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation, there can be no perfection.
You're breaking Poseidon's law.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
Atlantis is on the brink of war because of Isu, who think like you.
Which is why we are properly arming ourselves.
Let these people go.
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand. So, you've seen the beast she becomes.
I'm getting these people out of here.
But don't you want to know what's behind this door?
Curiosity killed the cat. No.
I won't play your little games. I'm getting these people out of here.
So, you would choose to let your small-minded morality hinder your progress?
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
You can't kill me, Cassandra. I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine. What will it be, the Gusties? Their lives? Or your destiny?
Fuck your door. I promised the little boy I'd bring his parents home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, the Castis.
I'll get to see Alcon again.
Hurry!
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if an issue ever calls him a rat again, because this Cassandra will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
The fate of Atlantis. Bus travel. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a minute. Be right back. Okay. There we go. I think it's getting towards the finale. We need to talk, Poseidon.
My Dicastes has returned. I can only presume you've delivered judgment to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The issue are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
I saw it with my own eyes. If you didn't know about the experiments, you're either a fool or a fucking liar. So which is it?
You are supposed to find knowledge in this place. Your accusations prove you haven't. I speak the truth.
You should listen to her, you know.
Juno. Impossible! You're forbidden from entering the city. Guards!
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your Dicastis, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger!
The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should after what you've done.
You mean what they've forced us to do. Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe. Humanity.
You can't trust Eta. He's a lunatic. You have no idea the monsters he's trapped in his hidden lair.
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Hybrid. Project Olympus was my idea.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
When I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here, now!
Such sadness. She's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer her.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form. We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
The Ekatochires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Ekatochires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity, they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband the Dicastis Vasilevs.
Dicastis, stop this. If they are successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
Yeah, I'll stop it. I hate Juno.
You, deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Ekatochires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
You did this in my laboratory under the palace. Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
What? is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to these two, but I need you to stop the Ekadohires before he kills us all. Go!
Good gosh, what's gonna happen? What is that?
Minions are from Aita's experiments. I can't get too close. The only one dying is you.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I have a long weapon. Are you kidding me? Why not? There we go. Gotta be kidding me. No. There we go. No, come on. I did it! 1 versus 100. Oh my good gosh, I did it!
Honor the fallen by wielding their fear.
Oh my gosh. No.
Remarkable. You really are the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where's Juno and Etta?
Imprisoned, for now. But they will not stop.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
And what would that prove? That you're as cruel as Juno and her husband?
I don't intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this, and save those that suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought judgment to Atlantis after all. Very well, Gastis. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
Good gosh. Just good gosh. I think it's finally over.
I didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gatohires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
Was this your plan all along?
You act like you knew this would happen.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come. I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
What about you and your sons?
If we do this, you and your sons...
My family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused, and in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos Ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
Good.
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the stuff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
You said it yourself. Juno and Aida will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
It's over.
My one wish is that I had more time to learn from you. In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
Cassandra?
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
Back in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis, how do you feel?
I feel tired.
You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm tired, Alethea.
Your burden is great, Keeper. The staff will replenish your physical body, but with time, you must learn that your strength comes from within.
So what was all this?
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Whose memories?
These you. Some were even my own. In my time as Dikastis, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
You?
And now you.
Why did I see people from my life?
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather, Phoebe, Brasidas, even Elpinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again, but let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this, you will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Why did I go to Atlantis?
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. Flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We are entwined after all.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
It was a disaster.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the staff, to guard it, to keep.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
And what of your word, heir of memories? You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart. Now awake! The interloper has found you. Wake! Now!
This is all very interesting. So very, very interesting.
No! Where are you?
Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan? Clearly the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
Mr. Berg, you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Abstergo are murderers, and you're nothing but their killing machine.
A righteous claim. And what of the Sigma team I dispatched earlier to find you? You killed them.
Look, I saw your files in the Abstergo database. I know about Alina. If you knew what the staff could do for her...
Don't say a word about her.
Then forget it! I was trying to compromise.
No compromising. The artifact is coming with me.
No.
You had no right to do what you did to Deanna. You should have come after me.
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
You're a real Yahomar, so this is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
First Victoria, now me? Admit it, you can't handle the power of the artifact.
about the staff?
Don't gloat.
It's the... immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it. Templar's lost. Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, come in! Atlantis has been compromised.
I liked...
Alethea? Alethea! Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help?
Oh.
Vic, I can't do this without you. I try to hide it, but I'm scared. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm alone. I need you. Please, come back. Send me a sign, at least. Anything. Your earpiece. Can anyone hear me?
Victoria, we've been trying to find a way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trials?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual Isu artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable. Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't... kill him?
No. He's still alive.
Sit tight, Layla. We're coming for you, but it might take time. What are you gonna do?
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
Huh. Is that it? Is that the end? Is that really the end? You're left with more questions than answer at the end of things, aren't you? This really sucks. There's something on my TV. Zdrastia at your home. Return to it often to find new quests on the message board or hang out with Barnabas. Capellonia. Crown of Poseidon. No quests. We're back in Capellonia! I said that though, I didn't realize that's what it meant. Oh, good gosh. Search for... Is there really no more missions? Is that it? Oh wow. There's no more quests. Okay. We finished the game, guys. There's nothing left to do. Absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, you can go, like, do these. Where are they? The stories or whatever. Is there really no stories over here? Yeah, like, but. Yep. Alright, guys. We did it. Good night.